Hey y'all, welcome to Looks by Lynn, and this is Brooklyn. So today I decided to cut a wig. I got bored and I decided to butcher a wig. This is my very first time cutting a wig. It was super challenging but super fun. So if you want to see my mistakes and just see me struggle, just make sure that you stay tuned. I also completed this forest green makeup look that came out super nice. So if you're interested in seeing the whole look come together, then make sure that you stay tuned, like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye. Alright, so this hair portion is going to be a voiceover because I forgot my mic until later on. So I started by putting the wig on. I decided I wanted a side part and I started to cut the wig, but these scissors were very dull, so I had to go get another pair of scissors. This is my first time cutting a wig, so I kind of just, chopped away at it, and it was working for me, but I don't recommend doing it like this. I recommend, actually taking your time and figuring out the right way to cut a wig. So when I feel like I got it even enough on both sides, I went ahead and glued it down with some Got2b and a blow dryer. I only used one layer of Got2b glue because I was planning on taking it off right after this. Then in the back, I went ahead and tried to curl the hair with a flat iron. I think the flat iron I was using was a bit too big. I should have went in with a smaller one, but it was okay. I just did it so the ends didn't look as choppy, and I did that throughout the whole entire head. So this wig is very old. I've had this wig for about 3 years now. And of course the closure is balding by now. So I just went in with a little bit of black eyeshadow. As long as it's matte, it doesn't really matter. And I just put that along the part and along the hair. And then I went in with a little bit of concealer on the part and then blended the black eyeshadow and kind of set it into place with a little bit of black mascara that I no longer use on my eyes. So after doing the part, I decided that I wanted the wig to be in the middle, and I just pulled it up. I do not recommend just ripping your wig up like this, but because I only used one layer of glue, it wasn't very strong. And then of course, moving it into the middle, the hair was uneven. So I went back in with my scissors and tried to even it up as best as I could. So you'll also notice on this side, the hair didn't really curl. I'm not sure why, it's just this side would not take a curl at all. So you might not be able to tell on camera, but in person, the lace of this wig was tinted red from me dyeing it and not putting Vaseline on the lace. So I went in with a darker concealer that was closer to my skin tone, and I just applied that directly onto the lace and a little bit into the part, blended it in with my finger, and then I pulled out some pieces that were a little shorter in the front and tweezed them to make it thinner, cut them a little shorter, and then glued them down with a little bit of Got2b glue. So finally, I went in with my scarf. I left the scarf on for about 5 to 10 minutes, just so that way everything can kind of, mesh well together, flatten the wig a little bit, and then I took it off and started with my makeup. I'm gonna go ahead and clip this back so we can get started on the eyes. Of course, my eyebrows are already done and my eyelids are primed and ready to go. I'm gonna tuck this behind here. Do not look at this. And yeah, I'm kind of considering, do I want to make my eyebrows a little red today? And I kind of want to. So I'm going to take the red that is in this e.l.f. palette that I'm also going to use on my eyes. And I'm going to go in with just like a little brush. All right, so we're done. So now jumping, you can't really see on camera, but I feel like these are really, really pretty. All right, so now jumping into the eyes, I'm going to be taking these two shades in the e.l.f. Carnival Candy bite-size eyeshadows. I'm going to take it on a fluffy brush. I'm going to just mix them together using a little bit more of the red one than the brown. These don't have names on it, but if you have the palette, then you'll see what they are. I'll just put a little bit of concealer on my back of my hand, and then I'm gonna just cut my lid. I don't like super defined cut creases, so I kind of do it kind of messy. So now I'm going to take the green shade and I'm going to load my brush up with this. I'm using the same packer brush that I just cut my lid with. And I didn't set my lid just because I'm putting the shade on top of it. So I'm just going to cover all of where I concealed with this. J-Cat Chrome Mousses. This is in the shade Pixie Dust. To use this like it's kind of like a forest green kind of color. I got a ring light, by the way. My older sister bought me one, and she was like, it was the cutest thing. She texted me and was like, would this help you? And I was like, and she sent it, and I was like, oh my god, yes, of course. Like, of course I want to invest in my channel when I get more, like, you know, subscribers and everything, but right now it's kind of like I'm just doing it for fun. So like the lighting that I had, I was fine with. I wasn't fine with it, but I was okay with it for right now. But like she asked me, she was like, oh, would this help you? And I was just like, oh yes, of course it would help me. So she ordered it, and it wasn't supposed to get here until the 10th. Yeah, it wasn't supposed to get here until May 10th, and then it came yesterday, which was April 27th. So it came pretty early, actually very early, considering everything that's going on. And she ordered it off of Amazon. I will see if I can link it down below if anyone else is interested in this ring light. It's actually really, really nice. And it was not very expensive at all. And it comes with a little mount for your phone. And like it comes with a clicker. So you can take your pictures, you can take videos using the clicker. It's really, really good. I'm not going to put any like real concealer on my forehead just because I have a wig on and my forehead looks very short because of that. Okay, now that I'm doing my makeup, my hair starts to look a little bit better. Or maybe I'm just being like delusional. But now I'm about to go in with the e.l.f. Halo Glow Setting Powder. And maybe I shouldn't do this because my skin is already very glowy. But I've tried it before and it was actually really nice. It didn't give my skin like a lot of glow. So I'm just going to go in with this and set my under eyes. Yeah, pretty nice. I actually really like the powder. Honestly, people be sleeping on e.l.f. products and y'all need to stay asleep because this shit is good and e.l.f. is so affordable. Like, I love e.l.f. so much. A little bit of glow. I like that a lot. I like it a lot. I like it a lot. Black Radiance palette in light medium. I'm gonna take the two shades, the Sculpt and Contour, and I'm just going to set the bottom half of my face. I always do this step. My Coty airspun powder. I am moving very frantically because I'm trying to hurry up. I was trying to be glowy, trying to, you know, keep some moisture on my skin, but no ma'am, no ham, no turkey. Looks really weird right here. It'll probably go away when I set my whole face though, so. I did wipe off a little bit in the inner corners when I was doing my concealer because I am very messy. I'm just a very messy person. So I'm going to go back in with my Carnival Candy, the transition shades, and I'm just going to put that right back in the middle again. I mean, the top. I'm going to take this neon liner from LA Girl. This is the shade I Gotcha. It's a green. I'm going to place this on my lower lash line. Who looks white? I look white. I'm gonna do some blush just because I look very, very white right now. And I mean, I know it's gonna go away when I do my setting spray, but until then, there's no need that y'all have to look at this. So I'm gonna just go ham with some blush. So I'm gonna go back in with the contour and Sculpt shade. I'm just going to add some color to my nose. Alrighty, and now finish up the eyes. I'm gonna take the hot jalapeno palette again. Nothing new, nothing changed. Same old. I need to be stats. These two shades that I've been using all day, mix them together and brush. Go ahead and spray my face so I can get rid of this powdery look. Now I'm gonna add some mascara. So of course, while I was doing my mascara, I hit my nose. So I'm gonna wait for that to dry and then like just flick it off. So we're just gonna have to look at that for a little minute. I'm gonna go in and add my mold. I'm gonna use this RK by Kiss matte lipstick in the shade Expresso from the beauty supply store. They changed the packaging, but it's the same. It's the same lipstick that everyone, you know, has always used. Alrighty, so I did go ahead and apply some lashes off camera, and I also added some clear lip gloss to the lipstick that I already had. And this is the final look. I feel like the eyeshadow came out really, really good. The wig, it's not terrible, but for this to be my first time cutting a wig, this came out pretty good. Pretty good. So I'm not mad at it. I'm gonna go take some pictures, and it looks, you know, pretty even. Like I did the stiff wear. All right, a little stiff, but yeah. So if you like this video, make sure that you give it a thumbs up, like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye.